You want boho braids, but you don't want to spend 75 business days braiding your hair yourself. So I get it, girl. I have a hack for boho braids that you will absolutely love. Now, it is crucial to get the right hair for boho braids. So major shout out to Ywigs for partnering with me on this video and for providing this beautiful, super soft hair. It is their brown deep wave bulk human braiding hair in the number 4. I used about 3 out of the 4 bundles that I received, plus their parting comb and the clips that came with the package. Now, I'm not doing it the typical style. This is a hack. Again, if you're doing this on your own, by yourself, in the comfort of your home, this is gonna be a cheat code. You're gonna have a leave out. I'm gonna do a middle part, but you'll see that I'll be able to flip it backwards all I want very easily in the end. But let's start with the middle part, and then we're gonna leave out the perimeter of our head, okay? So the side, and this is a trick to make sure that it's gonna cover the tracks properly, because you'll see we're gonna cornrow the rest of the hair. We're going to cornrow boho braid. Yeah, I just came up with that in my sleep. I've never seen it done before, but we're gonna do it today and I'll show you exactly how I achieved it. So you're gonna section the whole perimeter just about an inch in size in the width, and you're gonna section that away, and we're gonna cornrow the whole middle of our head. So this is how it should turn out in the end. This is what you're not going to be cornrowing, okay? Everything else in the middle, we're going to cornrow boho braid, just like that. So I pre-parted everything, I braided everything down, but when it comes to adding the curls, I'm going to redo each individual cornrow separately. To separate the bulk hair into individual curls, you want to add some gel to the roots, and when you comb it out, you'll see that it's very easy to then separate it in the amounts that you need. This is about how much of a curl that I add. When you start off your cornrow, you want to add it pretty much right away to make sure that the curl starts showing really soon and to cover the braid. I'm going to repeat this step several times so you see exactly what I'm doing. Pause the video if you need to rewatch it as many times as you need. But when you're braiding, let's say 2 to 3 passes, you add another curl. Each cornrow had about, I'd say, 8 to 10 curls. So that's how I got it nice and full, but still light enough so that it's not too heavy. And when you add the curly piece, you want to pinch it with your index finger and then put it aside. And keep going for about 2 to 3 passes before you add the next curl. I'm going to repeat it a couple more times so you can see how I do it. I put it under the hair, pinch it with my index finger, I add it to the clip, and then I keep braiding normally. But make sure you're holding your hair tight so that it doesn't slip out. And this, I promise you, will be nice and secure if you do it this way. Now, this was an alternative to crochet. So if I tried to crochet this hair into my braid with like a crochet tool, I found that it was so soft because it's human hair. It's so soft, it slides right out. So I've seen other girls do the crochet style. For me, it was not secure enough. So this is the way that I came up with to make sure that it would stay on my head. And for the tip, you just braid it into the end of your hair and you braid it away, and then you add a knot at the end. I like to double knot just to make sure that it's nice and secure, but you want to braid past your own hair because you'll notice that when it's time to take it down, it'll make it easy so you don't cut off your hair. Usually I add much more hair for the ends, but this one was just for the quick tutorial to show you how I do it. You separate the curl in 3 so you can properly finish braiding past your own hair, and then you'll see me doing a double knot. So as you can see, it's nice and secure. And like I said, this is just for the tutorial, but typically for my cornrows, I added at least 8 to 10 curls per cornrow. Now for the single braids all along the perimeter of your hair, this is how you get that done. So when you start your braid, after the second pass, you insert your first curl right away. Now this is my tip based on experience. I just love when the curl is right at the beginning of the braid, because not only does it make it nice and full, but it also helps to cover the braid. So you insert the first curl right at the beginning, you braid maybe 2 to 3 times, and then you add your second curl. And again, each individual curl, I had about, I'd say 4 to 6 curls. So again, I'll repeat, for the cornrows, it's about 8 to 10 or more if you want a fuller look, but for the individuals, about 4 to 6. And of course, it's going to also depend on the length of your hair. My hair is, I'd say, kind of long, so I needed a little bit more curls along the hair shaft, but you may need more or less. And again, you want to braid past your hair and then double knot in the end to make it nice and secure. All right, so this is what it should look like. As you can see, some cornrows I stopped halfway because I wanted a little bit more volume on the side. And you can see how nice and secure it looks. And this is for the individuals for my leave out. And I did the same individuals as well on the sides of my head, all along the perimeter. And now this is a couple weeks later. You can see how nice and concealable it is. You can barely tell that you got cornrows in the middle. And yeah, I got so many compliments on this hairstyle. So because it is human hair, you can add mousse to revive the curls. And this is what I did, I'd say about once a week. And the curls would come right back out nice and bouncy, and it would make it look nice and fresh, like it just came out the box. Because of the versatility of this technique, you're able to do high up styles like a high bun or just a high ponytail. And it is very easy to conceal the cornrows that we have in the middle. So again, it's such a great hack if you're doing your hair on your own. And you'll be able to wear this for several weeks. I was able to maintain this style for over 4 weeks. Let me know in the comments how you think this turned out and if you would try this style. Not only the styles that I'm showing you, but also the hack. The hack of doing the cornrows in the middle and the single braids all around. What do you guys think about this hack? Let me know if you would want to try it yourself. And let's try another look where I leave out some curls in the front and I do a half up, half down. Let me know what you think about this style. This is the one that I rocked most of the summer. I just love a half up, half down. And for a third option, let's do a clip situation. Take a look. That was also another go-to style for me. Let me know what you think in the comments below. The takedown is pretty easy. Again, you can cut off the end because remember, we braided past our hair. Or you can simply use some tweezers and undo the knot and unbraid and pull off the hair very, very easily. You can decide to keep the hair if you want, if it's still in good condition. The takedown for the cornrow is very similar, and this is why I really love this hack. It makes takedown so much easier. I only had to do just a few individual braids, to take down, and the rest was just cornrows. So it was super easy to take down, especially on my own. I hope you enjoyed. Comment below and let me know what you thought about this hack and this style in general, and I'll see you in the next video.